He beating up on.
Assalamu alaikum. Good afternoon. This is Hakeem Abdul Adel, and this is our objective opinion. And as
Hi, 79 Eddie. No problem, 79 Eddie. Did you handle a cardiac from 98 Marcus Garvey? What was the location of your car stop? Farm 052 inside of 1588 St. John's Place, 155 St. John's, Rochester, Buffalo on the cross.
welcome to the Wingate Summer Concert Series stage. This is Hakeem Abdul Adel with the Objective Opinion, welcoming you once again to a founding for which the founding fathers was actually founded on. The reality of justice and the freedom fighters within our community has never changed. So therefore, we're going to take it back to the foundation and bring you to the ultimate reality and call you to the battlefield, starting with the youth, and we're going to work our way on up from there. But as we said before, get into these clips as we take you throughout the history and we actually dig into our roots. The Objective Opinion. One to grow on.
Day one. If it happened to one of our children, if they would have shot a white man, they would have been locked up. You understand? No ifs or buts about it. They would have been locked up. But here this man is walking free, and I'm angry about it.
About be outrageous, but understand what we're coming here for, to make a movement, and to be about that movement, and to support this black mother as she's going through the loss of her son, a 17-year-old boy shot dead in cold blood, and all you want to tell her is, yo, it's self-defense. She better than me. I'm telling you right now, Trayvon Martin's parents are better than me. Ain't no way in hell I could sit in my house knowing that the man who shot my son is sitting in his house chilling. And you know he did something wrong because he refuses to make a statement. He refuses to say anything that he knows will further incriminate himself. Why? Because the tape's already incriminated. I'm not out here to make no big public statement trying to make something crazy, but I'm tired of seeing young men shot and dead. I got friends who went in the military, came back from Iraq, ain't get a single bullet the whole time in Iraq. Walked 5 miles down the street and got shot in the leg. That's crazy. I'm tired of having to be forced to live in the hood because I feel safer in the hood than to live in the suburbs. And I said it. I'm telling you right now, ain't no way in hell I'm moving in a white neighborhood because I'm automatically suspicious. How the hell the police walk up on me and ask me what am I doing here? How many white children outside right now can tell me that you ever had to sit down and have a conversation with your parents about how to behave with the police? You ever see how they behave when they get pulled over? What did I get pulled over for? How many black kids have been raised every day that when a cop pull you over, don't say shit, keep your hands completely visible, and don't make no sudden moves? Why my kids gotta be raised like that? That's a problem. And it's my generation who gotta fight for it. It's my generation who gotta step up and say something about it. Everybody quick to look at a black man and say he ain't about shit. You got 15 people who probably looked at me right now who like that brother ain't nothing but a fitted in a hoodie. I got a bachelor's degree, bro. I work for mine. I'm educated about mine because that's where my people came from. It ain't about a sign. I don't need a sign, brother. I am a sign. I'm a statement. I'm an educated black man. I'm a endangered species in the United States. I want my people to have that respect. That's my people. That's right.
Show your flag.
In the rest of the world, turning on to that radio, you see everybody walking around with earphones, like they zombies. We got live zombies in our nation. People are dead. Their minds are dead. We, as the awakened youth, the politically inclined, the ones that ain't blind, are supposed to wake up our parents, our grandparents, our uncles, our sisters, our cousins.
And you don't even see them giving back.
They're not
Okay,
giving back.
so you made money stealing, selling drugs, and pimping messing music. At least give back. At least give back.
Don't care. I don't see not one record company out here marching with us. Not one. Not Tommy Boy, not Simmons. Where's Simmons at? Where's Simmons at? Where's Weezy? Weezy get billions off of us. Him kissing his father on TV, big thing. Guess what? We need to stop worrying about all of this craziness that's poisoning our children, and we need to just respond, action. Us natives for years, we've been responding. It's been an action. We show proof. We shoot back. We shoot back. When is the man going to look at the reality? When you put the reality. You gotta do him so like Gandhi did. We could be smarter, but we should not accept not one bullet, not one shell to kill one of our youth. We gotta do it right now. Stop registering babies with birth certificate. Birth certificate represents money. Stop spending your money. You know I'm critical of Jay-Z, but he showed us. Stop buying Cristal. Started his own shit. That's what we gotta start doing. Be more independent and truly sovereign in everything that we do. We got 27 kids. We got shot in Chicago. 8 died. 1 was a 6-year-old. Until we can equally protest everything, this is all going to be bullshit. This is all bullshit until we can say, yo, 40 people died, I'm marching on that. You know what I'm saying? 6-year-old got killed by somebody that looked like her, I'm marching on that. It's all bullshit until we can equally be outraged about that shit. Let's be honest. If we can't be outraged, I'm going to Brooklyn, I'm in Bushwick, and I hear pop off. You know, I can't get on and protest that shit. I'm not here. Because that shit, you know what? You know, statistically, I can't. 14, statistically. Men line numbers though, whatever you want to say, statistically, people get shot by somebody that looks like him. Statistically. I mean, when we need to address this shit, when are we going to address that? You know what I'm saying? Oh, this is how are we doing shit? The only time we're going to adjust this is when we take control of those on our block who are selling drugs, who are taking these bribes from these cops, who are corrupting our kids, fake fashion
Yep.
of wearing $300 belts, $400 sneakers, sagging their pants like they in prison already before they even touch Rikers Island. Us natives been fighting this war for years.
That's right.
And we continue fighting. There's a wounded knee every day for us up in South Dakota. Every day, us Taínos in the land of Borica, which I call Borica with a heart, enchanted. It's not Puerto Rico. Borica is our natural land. We are all being victimized by our own people. And all of the corporate world is doing is victimizing us double because they see that we're petty in our causes, selling drugs, being sellouts, record companies selling this fake fashion. We're supposed to look like thugs, meanwhile they wear shirts and ties. Lies gives us lies and alibis in courts about they doing what's right. Jay-Z, Rockaware, Rockefeller, Sonic Leads, in our music industry.
You are emulating the people that are responsible for killing the most indigenous people on the planet, and you're telling me that you're what? This is nuts. They're proving that once you get economically,
The American's free!
that is not
The American's free!
where you were.
Behold the American
I look around, all I see is fake gangsters and crooks. Oprah's, Jay-Z's, all these famous rap artists, musicians, actors, doctors, lawyers, owners of companies. You don't care about us. You don't give about us. We need each other.
What's happening to our poor people who have unions? Now have legal rights to carry a gun. What's up with that? I mean, we're supposed to be murdered, born, survive.
You're Islam, my brother. But if you're not a part of this, you have to find it. You have jurisdiction over it. For instance, Prince Diplomat right now, he got pulled over. After the risk, NYPD got to deal with the Prince Diplomat. You as a sovereign, as an indigenous person, you have rights to your nation. There's an agreement between your nation and the United States.
What rights? We don't have rights in our nation.
Go to Family Unification Gmail, Family Unification on YouTube. Family Unification on YouTube. The Objective Opinion. Coming real soon. That's right. Can't get mad when you get burnt up in Babylon. Can't get mad. Now, if you choose not to deal in Babylon, and you set up your own shop, you have to hold down your own shop. And that means you gotta bust your gun. You have to bust.
Good evening, everybody. This is The Objective Opinion, and today we're going to take the time out to pinpoint some serious issues in our media community that really need to be highlighted and addressed. Because our history is so vast and so deeply rooted within our immediate community, the issues that will be touched upon cannot be looked at lightly. So, we're going to take like 8 weeks to highlight these issues and concerns. And we want you all to be attentive toward these episodes and tune in. And the name for these episodes will be considered Game Over. No longer will we be able to use game on ourselves as opposed to others as well. So, we want you to pay attention and stay focused as we go into the season. Check out these clips. Go back. with Tony Herbert, and you need to understand, black on black crime is dead in our community. It's very important that you understand, black on black crime died with Trayvon. Keep your hands to yourself. In our community, we have bigger fights to worry about. We can no longer allow ourselves to kill each other and expect other people to take care of our business. Tony Herbert is here, who is now funding and holding down the National Action Network in Brooklyn, one of the many branches. I'm urging you to support them in their effort. This is how we take back our streets. Okay? My brother Tony Herbert.
First, I mean, it is important that we recognize that we have to work together. I mean, there's no way that we can do this without working as a collective. We have these pockets of individuals who have the egos, the crab and the barrel mentality. That does not allow our communities to move forward. So we have to step up and work together and make those changes that we're calling for. We can't do it unless we're unified. And nobody will respect us if we don't unify.
So there you have it on the objective opinion. Put your guns down. Put the guns down. We no longer need you to go killing each other. Apparently there's another enemy that's doing that for us. We need to address that as well. But first, we gotta address you. You are the enemy at this present time, and you need to recognize. Snitching, this isn't about snitching. This is about a community that will take you down should you continue to violate.
You gotta understand something. Everybody's snitching. I don't care what nobody says. There's no honor amongst thieves.
Exactly.
And these guys are getting arrested and they're trying to beat their time and they think that they're not telling, they're telling. And I've heard that from a number of law enforcement officials are saying, you slap them once to speak, you gotta slap them twice to shut up.
So there you have it. Game over. Black on black crime dead. We out.
Justice.
You heard it?
No justice. No justice. No justice. No justice. What do we want? What do we want? What do we want? When do we want it? When do we want it? When do we want it? Before we get into our program, I would like for us to have a moment of silence for Trayvon Martin. Ladies and gentlemen, if we could have a moment of silence for Trayvon Martin and his family, that we might stand in unity with them. Hands off interfaith. 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 Network and the host of MSNBC's Politic Nation, Reverend Dr. Al Sharpton. No justice. No peace. No justice. No peace. No justice. No peace. No justice. No peace. What do we want? Justice. What do we want? Justice. What do we want? Justice. When do we want it? Now. 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 Right. We are here tonight. We have been having rallies for the last 3 weeks at the church. But we wanted to come to interfaith because we want them to get used to the fact that we are not going to let them close this hospital. Just like we're here tonight, we'll be here all night. Any night they think they're going to close this hospital, because this hospital is a mainstay for the health and livelihood of this community, and under no circumstances can we allow them to close this hospital. This hospital is not just here for those that work here. It's here for those they work on. They're not just walking around the hospital looking at each other. They're taking care of the sick, the infirm, those with emergencies that have nowhere else to go. Don't act like they have no function. Their function sometimes is the only thing that is between life and death for people in central Brooklyn, and we cannot afford for this hospital to close. Right. They are acting like this is a union issue. It's a people's issue. This is not about supporting a union, it's about supporting people. The unions are protecting workers that are supporting people. It kills me how they come up with money for everything but for the people who pay and build the city in the first place. So we're here, various elected officials are here, and we're going to be here until we get this budget straight. The governor has to put the money into Interfaith and LIU. That is not negotiable. I heard Reverend Waterman talking about voting. Yeah, we're going to vote, but we're going to vote for those that are going to stand up for us. We're tired of spending our time sending people to Albany or City Hall that get amnesia as to why we sent them. We didn't send you for your career. We sent you for our community. They act like this about their career. I have a 5-year plan to be something. I got a 5-minute plan for you to be nothing if you ain't on our side. So our vote should not be given away. Right. Our vote should not be enticed. Right. Our vote ought to be earned by those that stand with us and for us. And when they're trying to close down the health services in our community, if you can't stand up with us now, don't come by and see us later. This is nothing to play with. And we're going to be here and we're going to stay here until we get this resolved. So I want to thank Kirsten John Foy. I want to thank all of them, Tony and all of them, and National Action Network Brooklyn, as we keep this going, because we cannot stop until we have interfaith out of the emergency room. Y'all have the ICU unit where they got ICU budget on interfaith until we bring it to the discharge counter in Albany and told that it's well and can go home. We're going to be out here, we're going to stay out here and do what is necessary. Are you with us? Are you ready to stay out here? No justice. No peace. No justice. No peace. No justice. No peace. No justice. No peace. What do we want? Justice. What do we want? Justice. When do we want it? Now. When do we want it? Now. All right.
Assalamu alaikum, brother. How you doing? How you feeling? Wow, man. Hakeem beats Hakeem on the objective opinion. I see you've been doing a lot of great things. This brother's a little heavy. I've been working. So what you got for me? Anyway, I came here today to ask you a question in regards to what is the meaning of objective opinion? Did I pronounce that right? The objective opinion. The reason for the objective opinion is many people have objective views in our society. But here at the objective opinion, we pick one opinion that everybody seems to object to. and that would be Alice Line. Everybody objects to this religion for whatever reason that they may have. However, they fail to realize that there are a whole lot of issues out there that they should be objecting to that they don't. Like the abnormal behavior that takes place in our society on a regular basis. You don't see nobody objecting to that. However, it should be an objective opinion from the masses, but there isn't.
All right, now I noticed you've been on YouTube a lot. You've been getting a lot of response, a lot of that like button. The views on YouTube and on Facebook, the like.
Okay.
So explain that to me in terms of these people. Do you respond to them? Do they respond to you in person, or do you meet up with them, link up with them, and become part of your team?
Our YouTube page and our Facebook page, we appreciate the likes. But with all likes, we want likes that are genuine. See, to like something is one thing, but to like it and really like it because of the content that is presented to the public is something totally different. So if you're going to like the page, by all means, go ahead, like the page. When we see it, we will respond to the best of our ability within a month's time.
Wow, within a month's time? That's
within a month's time, yeah. We're doing a lot of stuff out here in the field. Working in the field, you're going to rallies, you're going to events, you're trying to tackle all the media issues that the media type that run over, certain issues they run over, like the Stop and Frisk policy program right now. They basically, Jamadi and his crew, they won the daggone thing with the court. Woo! Now you don't have police running around stopping and frisking everybody. However, they resulted to other tactics.
Okay.
They got other little things they're doing to fill up the jail cell, so be mindful of that.
Now, you know, this is something that I've noticed. I've noticed you growing a lot. You started out, you remember that clipping in the newspaper? It used to be like a comic, like almost like in a section where it's like, the little man, you gotta find him. You know what I'm talking about? It's so hard to find.
Go ahead.
And now I'm noticing that you're blowing up overnight and you're getting a lot of response. I'm seeing you in a lot of things. Especially with the politicians and stuff like that.
Well, okay, let's deal with the politicians real quick.
Real quick.
In Islam, a lot of people do not vote. Right now, we're trying to get a lot of the Muslim brothers and sisters to register to vote, to have their voice heard in this society if we have to be in this society. So a lot of the politicians I go meet myself firsthand. I speak with the politicians about issues that are concerning the immediate community, the Islamic community and the Afro-American community, Latino and Black community, the indigenous people of our society. This is my focus. These are the people that are affected the most by these politicians and what they decide to do in office. These are the people that are affected by legislation. However, we have been voiceless for centuries. And any time that we decided to raise our voice, there's always been this muffle that society tries to put on our voice. So, as a result of that, I myself, not going to the mainstream media, local media, and things of that nature, I reach directly out to the actual candidates themselves. I connect with these people themselves, not their PR reps, not their spokesperson, them directly, so that we can get true answers to our problems.
Wow. So far, for this year, from 2013, from the beginning of January up until now, how do you feel? Do you feel that you growed any? Do you feel that your voice is being heard? Do you feel that objective opinion is being heard?
Oh, objective opinion.
Are you satisfied, or
it's definitely making its trademark in the community at this present time. We're basically looking at a whole lot of other issues that are coming forth in the future. You have the March on Washington, the Million Youth March, and our objective opinion will be there for all of this. We've been calling out to our youth, imploring them to come to the show. We've been working closely with BCAP to make sure that the shows stick within a timely schedule. So basically our progress has been an ongoing aggression type thing as opposed to an ongoing degression.
Wow, that's excellent. I appreciate that, man, and hopefully I'll come and see you again, because I don't want to become your big critic. I am one of your biggest fans. Objective Opinion. Good day.
Pay attention. The Objective Opinion coming on for the next 8 weeks, and the title of this series is Game Over, and this is the Wayne Gay Summer Concert Series, and we are concluding that right now, right? This is the last concert.
This is the last concert.
So
you have the OJs and you have Gladys Knight. So enjoy yourself, all right?
Yeah, we'll try to get you an interview with the OJs. Yeah, the OJs, or either Gladys, whatever comes first. But for Marty Markowitz, it was a pleasure working with you. This is Marty Markowitz last year, my understanding. He's retiring after this. Who knows? Marty might decide to be the next mayor next year.
You never know.
Or the next upcoming term. Pay attention, you never know. So pick up to Marty, and to all of you out there, come on out and check the Objective Opinion, 8 weeks, Game Over series. Word up.
Vote him for mayor.
He beating up on.
700 Eddie, were you handling a 54 from 98 Marcus Garvey or is that 81K?
Assalamu alaikum. Good afternoon. This is Hakeem Abdul Adel, and this is our Objective Opinion. And as
Hi, 700 Eddie. Hey, no problem, 79 Eddie. Did you handle a cardiac from 98 Marcus Garvey? No communication again, car stop. At the time, 052, inside of 1588 St. John's Place, 155 St. John's, Rochester, Buffalo, on the cross.